Welcome to Tales from the Archives with the Boyle County Public Library. My name is Jamie, and I'm the Reference Librarian here. Today I wanted to talk to you about an old letter we have in our collection from the papers of Miss Eugenia Young. Miss Young is actually one of the founding members of the library and the namesake for the original library, the Young Roads Library. Old letters are fun and interesting because you almost feel like you're peeking into somebody's diary. But they're also very difficult to read due to questionable handwriting. As is the case with this letter, written to Miss Young from Stark Young, no relation, before she passed in 1935. The letter is a reply from Stark Young to Eugenia after she wrote him about how much she loved his novel. Although we do not have her letter to him, it sounds like the book that she loved so much was So Red the Rose. This book was actually made into a movie starring Margaret Sullivan and Walter Connolly. It was directed by King Vidor. A little information about Stark Young is that he was born in 1881. He was a poet, a playwright, a painter, an author, a teacher, a lecturer, and a theater critic. He entered the University of Mississippi at the age of 15 in 1896, graduated in 1901, and then pursued his master's from Columbia University in 1902. He first taught at the University of Mississippi, then the University of Texas, and then finally at Amherst College, before concentrating on theater and freelance writing and not teaching. This letter actually is written on stationery from the New Republic magazine, which is the magazine that he wrote for during this time. He also wrote for a magazine called The Nation and the Yale Review. And in 1935, to Miss Eugenia Young. His handwriting is so atrocious, and he remarks that it is much like the letter he received from Miss Eugenia. So let's read the letter. I'll read you the transcribed version. My dear Miss Young, one thing we have in common, which is handwriting. Nothing like so clear as that of the angels. So if I can't read all of your letter, you, doubtless, cannot read all of this. And yet, what a lovely letter you wrote. I was so touched, so pleased, so blessed. I know that you will be genuinely pleased that my novel has now been published with acclaim, not only in London, January 3rd. It has been published also in Danish, Copenhagen, Swedish, Stockholm, and Norwegian, Oslo. And the movie, too, is underway. Pauline Lord, the best actress in the movies, is Mrs. Bedford. Margaret Sullivan is Valette, and the man considered the best of movie directors, King Vidor, is to direct. It is his first film with Paramount. I have a dear friend whose grandmother was a Mrs. Proctor in Danville. One of the family was a Miss Bella. I don't know what. At any rate, I passed through Danville 2 years ago, and if I'd only known you were there, you'd have had an endless visit from me. I am sure you are a charming lady, in the old style, as well as the new. I have a book, Feliciana, out the first half of May. Stories in the deep South region. You must let me send it to you. Will you? And now I am begging a favor of you. There are words in your letter that escape me. Though I am thankful in your great courtesy in writing your letter longhand instead of dictating it, would you please get somebody to type it so that I may keep it always, were it deposited in the museum in Natchez, the So Red the Rose section. And please return the original, which I do so much value. These people up here are money damned, trying to love causes and improvements. Are we not lucky to love our own dear land? If I can, I will come by Kentucky on my way south this summer. I will see you. Your letter is one of the best of good things that my book has brought me. Yours sincerely, Stark Young. The Boyle County Public Library houses many such items we call artifacts, pieces of history that would be forgotten. So visit the Boyle County Public Library next time you're in beautiful downtown Danville, Kentucky, the heart of the bluegrass.